What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. First things first, I look hideous bald. Please do not mind the makeup. We just wrapped up another video that I hope that you watched. And as you can tell, the budget was really cheap. So let me go ahead and freshen up. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right into this video. Alright guys, so first thing is first, if you are new, my name is Aaron Ables, and in these videos I am documenting my fitness journey in hopes that it inspires you to want to get in the best shape of your lives. I've had plenty of ups and downs, but now we are getting back on track. So hit that subscribe button and comment down below I sub so that way I can say thank you. So with that said, I start every day off with taking levothyroxine. Levothyroxine is a thyroid medication. Some of you may know that I suffer from hypothyroidism, which is a condition in which I have an overactive thyroid. Some symptoms can include fatigue, hair loss, and weight gain. The reason for this is because it slows down your metabolism, so I have to really watch the things that I eat. And the reason that I bring this up is because the first advice that I give anybody who's starting a fitness journey is go see your doctor. If you are having any type of symptoms or you're just not feeling 100%, go get a physical, go get your lab work done, and see if there's any underlying issues that require some medication. With taking levothyroxine, it keeps my thyroid in check to where I can enjoy the things that I love in moderations. So with that said, also most days I enjoy doing fasted cardio, but I started the day a little bit late today because I was busy with work. I've already had breakfast and now we're gonna enjoy a nice bike ride. Okay guys, so my diet is going to be changing pretty dramatically, and not in the sense where I'm trying to make myself miserable. Everything that you see here in front of me are foods that I actually really do enjoy. So for the next 3 months, I will be having lean proteins, certain fruits and vegetables. And when I say certain fruits and vegetables, it's because, as I mentioned, I have hypothyroidism. So there are certain vegetables and fruits that irritate my thyroid, like cruciferous type vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, fruits like peaches and plums. So it's not necessarily that I need to avoid them completely, but I have them in moderations. So when it comes to the lean proteins, I am going to be focused on lean Angus beef. This smoked turkey sausage is awesome. It essentially has nothing but turkey, water, sea salt, and spices. And then whey protein. This is super important because my protein intake is pretty high. I try to have about 1 gram of protein for 1 pound body weight. So I'm roughly going to be having between 180 to 190 grams of protein. And for those of you who know, that is a ton of meat. So whey protein really comes in handy, as well as powdered peanut butter. This has 1/4 of the calories of regular peanut butter and 1/4 of the fats of regular peanut butter. And it still has the same amount of protein. And you guys have seen this before, these Fairlife protein shakes. This has 30 grams of protein, and when it's ice cold, it tastes exactly like a milkshake. And we have regular eggs and egg whites for some added protein, as well as lean ground chicken and lean ground turkey. I still also will be having chicken breast and chicken thighs on occasion. So when it comes to vegetables, I love zucchini, so we're keeping that. Tomatoes are absolutely flavorful and awesome in any recipe. Then for frozen foods, you guys know that I really enjoy having frozen foods because it lasts so much longer. I have some frozen green beans, some chopped spinach, and some butternut squash. I'll still incorporate other types of fruits and vegetables, but these are them for now, as well as artichoke. Artichoke is probably my favorite vegetable, so I need to have that. And when it comes to fruits, keeping it super simple with apples. I love apples, and thankfully there's about 100 different kinds. And then we have bananas, which I throw in with my protein shakes for that added potassium, and it just makes it that much more delicious. And don't get me wrong, guys, I have a huge sweet tooth. I love pastries, I love cakes, I love ice cream, I love dessert. But what I've come to realize is whenever I have a major sweet tooth, if I have fruit or these protein shakes, it usually satisfies it. So just keep that in mind when you get those cravings. Try to have some fruit, try to have a protein shake, and see how you feel. Now, when it comes to carbs, I'm gonna keep it relatively simple with just having quinoa and some whole grain bread. Now, the reason I don't have whole grain bread here is because I'm gonna specifically get it from my local bakery. Now, the bread that you get at stores usually has a ton of preservatives or added junk. That's why it usually has a longer shelf life. So if you have the opportunity, go to your local bakery, get some fresh whole wheat bread, and keep it in the freezer or keep it in the fridge until you finish it all. I promise you, you will notice the difference on how you feel. So with all of that said, I am going to enjoy this pre-workout shake and then head over to the gym. My exercise routines really isn't changing. I'm still doing my splits of chest and triceps, back and biceps, shoulder day, leg day. So I will see you guys when I return. Okay guys, we are on to our post-workout meal. Little piece of advice, if you are financially stable enough, get yourself a pressure cooker. It slow cooks meals in about 30 minutes. It is a lifesaver. My sister Deanna gifted this to me, so thank you. What I made was some beef stew. I forgot to mention that I will be adding some starchy vegetables like potatoes, but I'm gonna limit them to about once, maybe twice a week, as well as white rice, because white rice is a lot more accessible than quinoa when you're out and about. So I'm gonna enjoy this with some Quest protein chips, probably an apple, a banana, and a protein shake, and we will recap this video. All right guys, so obviously we will get more into details on my daily routine as we go on, but I wanted to show you guys some of the most important things that I do on a regular basis, especially when it comes to my thyroid. Because if my thyroid is not in check, I feel like crap. And the reason I bring this up is because some of you may be suffering from some underlying issues that need to be checked by your primary physician. I know that some of you may be terrified of needles, but lab work or blood work should be done. Decisions like this could give you years back on your life with proper medication. And when it comes to my diet, obviously you saw I am keeping it super simple. I've done a ton of research on my thyroid issues, and it's just ultimately gonna come down to trial and error and seeing what specifically works for me. So for the next 3 months, I am going to be as disciplined as possible. But if I'm craving a cheeseburger, I'll have a cheeseburger. If I'm craving some pizza, I'll have a pizza. I will make sure that it aligns with my daily overall macros and calories. We are all not going to be perfect when it comes to our diet. If you are, more power to you. But I know somebody like me, I will have urges and I don't want to put myself through misery and restricting myself to such a miserable diet. So take that with a grain of salt. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. That's going to go ahead and wrap it up. If you are new, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and comment down below I sub so that way I can say thank you. And as always guys, stay safe, take care, and God bless.